Welcome, Shawn. I would like to start with the big picture. We were talking recently, and you told me something very interesting that cybersecurity isn't a problem that you solve, it's a problem that you manage. And that really stuck with me. I would love to hear more about this from you as why is this mindset important? Why is this a great philosophy for cybersecurity companies, the government agencies, the IT and security practitioners, and industry at large?
Bipul, it's a pleasure to be here. I really appreciate it. But, I think we need a new mindset. I mean, if you think about it, cyber crime has evolved dramatically over the last 10 years, and it's ever changing. But our approach to cybersecurity has remained relatively constant. I mean, even security is a bit of a misnomer. If you look the word up, it means free of danger or threat, which could lead to the wrong approach. I mean, if you think about it, we're under threat every day. But the future of cybersecurity requires us to fundamentally shift how we think about this space. The reality is the tactics a bad actor uses today could look completely different tomorrow, and the tactics tomorrow could look very different the next week. So in some sense, this is a game with no agreed upon rules. Players can be known or unknown. And frankly, winning is just staying in the game. And this is why it's crucial to have the mental model that cybersecurity is a problem you manage. Now, the good news is that there are way more good guys than bad guys. And it's important that all the good guys work together because it is a team sport. And to me, that means we need to collaborate better. We need to be open and share threat intelligence with each other. And of course, make our tools work better together. And then, that way we can deliver better solutions to our customers. So ultimately they can better manage their risk.
I mean, well said. What you said around winning is staying in the game is so right because it's all about staying in the game and collaborating with each other so that we are one step ahead of the adversary, whether it's nation state or individual player. What is also stuck with me is when you rejoined Microsoft back in June, you posted about your new role and how the world has witnessed the industrialization of cyber attacks. It is not just about technology and people, but it's about platforms, supply chain, critical infrastructure. And we saw this play out in Colonial Pipe, JBS Food, Solar Wind, and so many more. Attacks are different today than they used to be in the past. It's more personal, more targeted. Attackers are going after supply chains to gain more access to more data. They are also going after individual and their own vulnerabilities to exploit them to attack. Focusing on specific companies, industries, acting with intention, cybersecurity challenge has become really complex, particularly in this new world of multi-cloud environments, so many tools, technologies, um, as well as devices, on-prem, cloud, hybrid world. Attack surface is dramatically different. And what is also interesting for me is for you to be in this role, given your database background, and you know better than anyone about large scale systems and attack surface area complexity that lead to more cyber vulnerabilities. Talk to us a little bit about this reality of why today's cyber landscape is so different in this world of high scale that continues to evolve.
Yeah, it's, gosh, just thinking about all the complexity that just ran through my mind as you were walking through that. I mean, modern applications and systems are frequently built using software from multiple cloud vendors, combined with on-prem hardware and software, access from this massive remote workforce. Like, if you pause for a moment and think about this, 2 years ago, who would have thought everybody is in this remote workforce? And that remote workforce with multiple clouds and all these different technical components is just resulting in this attack surface being more extensive than it has ever been. But the technology landscape is rapidly evolving for consumers and startups, small and medium business, enterprise, government, and threat actors. And these parallel forces present more risk to our data than I've ever seen. And when you think about it, to protect against this vast threat landscape, everything must be secured. I don't think we have this option of just picking and choosing what we secure. Everything needs to be secured. And these solutions that provide end-to-end data protection are critical regardless of what device or app or platform or cloud you use.
Indeed, addressing cybersecurity challenge today is going to take a village because nothing can lives in isolation, and a holistic approach is needed. Where, in my mind, cloud security from Microsoft and data security from Rubrik really brings together this end-to-end security that brings prevention, detection, and investigation, as well as data resiliency and recovery on a single kind of platform. And Microsoft has done an incredible job and continues to innovate in the area of prevention, detection, and investigation. Your products around Defender, Sentinel has really taken leaps and bounds in giving your customers the confidence to digitize more, to increase, in Satya's word, digital intensity. I would love from you your perspective on this critical area of cybersecurity, which is data security, and how do you see data security and data resilience and recovery coming into play?
Look, attacks can't be 100% prevented. I wish they could, but they just can't. And we have to think about resilience. We have to keep operating a business even while it's being attacked. Take data, for instance. Data is one of the most critical business assets, whether that's business data sitting in a database or user data in documents or email. With data, organizations can get back on their feet, and data resilience and recovery are essential to managing risk. With cloud security from Microsoft and data security from Rubrik, our customers can have confidence knowing they're protected end to end, and that's the importance of it all.
Absolutely. The two pieces of cybersecurity, the two sides of the cybersecurity coin around in cloud security from Microsoft and data security from Rubrik is the true zero trust end to end. And Rubrik has been focusing on data security from our early days. We actually have partnered closely with companies such as Microsoft to really bring the customer this whole holistic thinking around cybersecurity with prevention and detection top of mind, as you discussed, and with Rubrik around data security, we can really truly help our customers digitize their business with confidence. And this really means that the customer has the ability to understand how far ransomware might have gone in their environment, what data is at risk, do they have double extortion risk in their platform. When they recover, are they recovering like safe assets and not bringing the malware back so that they have a reinfection risk? So how are you thinking about bringing the power of Microsoft and its partnership with companies together as to help global customers to protect themselves against ransomware?
Yeah, this goes back to this notion of it's a team sport. All the good guys need to work together. Now, Rubrik and Microsoft have complementary solutions, and that's a good thing. Together we're going to provide a more comprehensive cybersecurity strategy for our customers. Microsoft Defender and Sentinel products help customers prevent, detect, and investigate breaches. While Rubrik Security Cloud helps with resilience and recovery to ensure continued business operations. Now, jointly, we deliver incredible value and assurances for our customers. And, take, for example, protection and recovery from ransomware, as you just touched on. Ransomware is turning out to be one of the biggest threats to our economy, which is just unbelievable. But, as I mentioned in the beginning, working together is how the good guys can stay ahead of the bad guys and help our customers manage their risk.
In closing, Shawn, I would love for you to leave our audience with a challenge or call to action. You have had a storied career. You have a unique vantage point, career history of seeing large scale systems, large clouds which you built, and your new role at Microsoft. What are you seeing firsthand?
Yeah, I really appreciate the compliment about my own career. And I would take a minute here to say, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of the people that have helped me along the way. I've had an opportunity to work with so many brilliant product managers and engineers and marketers. But what I would tell you is on any given day, you can wake up and see headlines about cybersecurity attacks. I feel like I see these things every day that target businesses we know and love and rely on. I mean, that piece of mail we get that when you open, it's going to tell you how all your personal information has been stolen. I mean, it drives me nuts. But these attacks, they really do impact our everyday lives, and we have to stay ahead and plan for the inevitable. But at Microsoft, we're working hard to stay ahead of emerging threats. We've got thousands of professionals that wake up every day. They are maniacs about security, trying to make sure that they do everything they can to protect our customers. And we're strategically partnering with companies like Rubrik to address this end-to-end security that we've been talking about here, both cloud and data security, ultimately to help ensure our customers can keep their businesses up and running, even in the face of a cyber attack. So, with that, I would encourage you to look into Microsoft and Rubrik's partnership in our zero trust security solutions and see how we can help protect your business and keep you ahead.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Shawn, for being with us. I look forward to our continued partnership, working closely with you, your team, and helping solve our customers' biggest data security challenges together. Ghazal, back to you.